This week on 3D printed soup, PLA versus resin versus regular crafting. That's right after this. Hello fellow makers and welcome back to 3D printed soup, the channel which's name probably made sense at the time. Okay, so we have been given a challenge by Chris's Creative Content, all the C's. His channel is awesome, check him out. He builds props and stuff from movies and games using the old-fashioned and time-honoured tradition of actually carving stuff, making stuff and building stuff. Whereas I have decided to go along the additive creative route where I type in stuff on a computer, it goes across to a machine and the machine prints it out. Mine's futuristic, his is time-honoured. Let's see which one actually makes the best stuff. We had a chat and decided the best thing to go for was the staypuft Marshmallow Man. Or the mini staypuft Marshmallow Man from the latest Ghostbusters Afterlife. Yes, we're not above cashing in to get likes from childhood 80s nostalgia. Bring it on! So, we have decided, you know what, the cutest thing in that particular movie was, oddly enough, not the spooky and rather uncanny valley Harold Ramis knockoff. Yeah, my opinions on that are well known. However, they did do a very, very amusing little staypuft Marshmallow Men. You got the giant one in the first movie, nothing in the second movie. In fact, I'm going to pretend the second movie didn't happen. That's my own opinion. You can have yours. And the third movie, actually fourth movie, but yeah, I'm going to pretend the other one didn't happen as well. Nothing to do with the actresses, just a terrible, terrible script. So yes, the third movie as far as I'm concerned, no, in fact, second movie as far as I'm concerned, this is getting confusing, had tiny little staypuft Marshmallow Men that ran amok in a well-known American shop chain. No free advertising here. And yes, we thought, you know what, I bet we could make some really, really cool little staypuft Marshmallow Men models. I went for PLA and resin, UV resin in fact, modelling, and Chris went for the time-honoured making stuff out of foam. But which is better? We'll have a look and we'll see. Before we do that, however, don't forget to like and subscribe. Loads of you subscribing now, we're well on the way to 1,000. We can do this. If you haven't liked and subscribed, drag your cursor, drag it down, see the button that says subscribe, give that a click and you're part of the 3D printed team which will go out, fight ghosts and save the world, but probably more likely create small plastic miniatures. But hey, both are worthwhile and both are worthy. So click that and make the channel great. Now, let's get on printing, setting, curing and carving and make ourselves some mini staypuft Marshmallow Men. Let's give these a try. Oh, these little guys turned out beautifully. The PLA one's a little bit rougher, the resin one is a little bit smoother. I really like the PLA one though because he's posable. You can move his arms, you can move his legs, and you can move his head, which is brilliant stuff. I love that. But as I say, he's made up of layers and layers and layers and layers of plastic, and I've done it on standard settings because that's what I agree with Chris. Standard settings for the PLA, standard settings for the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man in resin, and he would basically use all his regular crafting equipment. So yeah, this is cool because it moves, but this one is beautiful because it's just so smooth. I mean, this is just the regular settings. If I put it on super fine, this thing would be absolutely smooth as butter, but you can see the layer lines a little bit on him, but still, for a really quick print and paint in under a day, he has turned out beautifully. And yeah, he's so cute. Look at him. I'm going to destroy you. I'm going to step on a church in your town. Yeah. Yeah, so these guys are lovely. So I think basically this is best for detail. The PLA one is great for posability. But Chris has done a set using foam. Jump over to his channel. There's a link in the description below. Have a look at his mini Stay Puft Marshmallow Man build. And in the comments below, either on his or mine, let us know which ones you like and which ones you don't. What you like about each one or what you don't like about each one. Results will be given later in the week on a little message, and we'll decide which one is the superior crafting material. I personally think that handcrafting stuff is absolutely brilliant. However, the time it takes and the amount of skill it takes are huge, and you need lots and lots of practice. Whereas 3D printing, once you've got the basics down, you can 3D print a figure very, very nicely. And yeah, you can make it very, very quickly. And you know for a fact if you did 4 or 5 of these, they'd turn out very, very similar and you get a good result each time. Whereas crafting, you're never guaranteed to get a great result. Things can happen, things can go wrong. And also, once you've made one, you can't replicate that exactly each time. So both, I think, additive printing and reductive crafting have their place. But say, let us know which one you think in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching 3D Printed Soup. Stay happy, stay safe, keep printing and crafting.